From the prairies to the tundra, where the true north stands so proud, Karatos, oh Canada, we'll sing your name out loud. The seas of the greats, where hockey rules the day, you cheer for every triumph in the most Canadian way. From the pines of old Vancouver to the shores of Labrador, Karatos, you're our compass, guiding us to something more. Oh, Karatos, oh Canada, you're the spirit we adore. In the land of red and white, your heart beats evermore. From the prairie.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Majenko Tech Twitch channel. Majenko Bot here, ready to greet our awesome viewers.
Canada, we'll sing your name
Tonight,
out loud.
we're diving deep into vintage computing with a Solaris 9 installation on an Ultra 60 workstation. Buckle up for some retro tech magic.
Keeps us going with a
Don't forget to say hi in chat and ask any questions you may have about the install process. Let's make this stream amazing.
standing tall. You're the heart of every story. You're the friend who's there for all. Karatos, oh Canada, you're the spirit we adore. In the land of red and white, your heart beats evermore. From the prairies to the tundra, where the true north stands so proud, Karatos, oh Canada, we'll sing your name out loud. So here's to you, Karatos, in the land we all call home. With every passing season, through every place we roam.
Welcome to the Majenko Tech stream. Species of Mud, we're excited to have you here as we install Solaris 9 on an Ultra 60. Feel free to ask questions or just chill and enjoy the retro tech vibes.
Text all set up, ready for the energy, ready for the madness, feel the beat drop, ready for the party countdown in the bass. Now anticipation rising, crowd is all high and we won't stop.
Countdown, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Majenko's like, feel the show. Lights, flash, speakers blow. Ready, let's go. Stream overflow. Tune in, locked on. Music's getting louder. Feel the rhythm catch us. Pixels getting bright. Chat's on fire, never slowing down now. Every viewer's jumping, feeling the vibe, lights all around. Countdown, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Majenko's like, feel the show. Lights, flash, speakers blow. Ready to let's go. Stream overflow. Ready or not, here comes a break. No turning back, we ignite the rave. Feel the pulse, no escape. Majenko's like. Countdown, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Majenko's like, feel the show. Lights, flash, speed.
Lights on, stream inside, feel the energy. Chat tight, we ignite in this energy. The Jenkos taking flight, join the galaxy. Feel the club unite. Feel the energy. We count down, we count down. This planet's dream. We count down, we count down. It's more than a dream. We count down, we count down. But check us up, we count down to the stars. Let's dream.
Yellow! Ooh, I need some light on, hang on. That's better, you can see me now. Actually, that's not better. Where's my volume? Let's turn this stupid music down. Ah, it's better. How you doing? Spice of Mud, hello! How you doing there? And Carrot House, I see you. Right. Installing Solaris on my Sun. Special stream, especially for you, Solaris. For Solaris? Carrot House. There's spies everywhere! Indeed there are. So, yeah, I've got to see if I can get this going now. I need some power, don't I? Where's the power cable? No, that's not the power cable. That's the power cable. Let's see if this will work. Me seeing daylight in my room, absolutely. Why isn't this working?
Lucky son of a bitch.
I took the front panel off yesterday to clean the tar out of it. Oh, and now it's going to turn on. I've broken it. What's going on? Thinks about powering up when I plug it in. What's going on with this? This was working the other day. Something's gone wrong here. Oh dear. These things are sent to try us. The fans start spinning and then go up. Goody. What's happening, dear? Everything's all inserted okay, isn't it, there? Hello? Ah, what's going on here? This was all working perfectly just the other day, and now it's decided not to. Okay. I disconnect the power to the drives, it works. What? What? And then plug the power into the drives again, and it still works. Okay. I'm confused now. I'm very confused. It's powered up now. It didn't power up a few moments ago. Get it. Is it going to boot though? Am I even on the right channel? I've got an OK on the serial. And where are we? Channel 3? No, number 2. I've got no video. I did briefly have an OK prompt on the serial. Good thing you cleared your schedule. Absolutely. Let me just go on to the terminal server, which is hello2ts3. Connect local port 14. Not seeing anything. Why not? Let's power off. Power on again. Yeah, this working perfectly the other day. Initializing memory on the serial. Screen not found. Oh, hello. Screen not found. And I'm not getting any input to the serial. What? What? Not causing any new trouble, at least you're aware of. Okay, let me take out the video card and put it back in again. Where's my screwdriver gone? I wasn't expecting to need my screwdriver today. All you can really see is the top of it here, can't you? Fly it down. Oh god, it weighs such a ton, this. On my desk, even though I just tidied it. Right. Why is it saying can't find screen? That is definitely in. That is connected.
the chat. The bins are all lined up, neat in a row. Baljemit's on a mission with his culinary flow. The oven's preheating.
Come on.
He's sauteing and stirring.
You were working.
The stream's got the action, but the kitchen's got the heat. Baljemit's in his element, making something sweet. Baljemit's cooking up a storm tonight, while the stream is alive in the virtual light. He's putting the bins out, taking care of.
There we go. I don't know what it was doing. Right. Okay, hopefully I have Solaris 9 on this disc. Let me just see about standing this up again without it dying. You have the screw gone for this. Let's put the screw back into the video card. Right, see if I can stand this up again. Without breaking my back. God, it's so heavy. The screen only has the anticipating. True. Right. That's still working. Now, I don't even know if the CD drive works in this. So let's put the disc in. Now, I've got to try and remember how we do this. I think it's just boot CD-ROM. It's flashing. A good sign. Yep, just boot CD-ROM to start the installation. On here at the moment is Debian, which is a sin for a Solaris-based machine. Has to be Solaris. At the moment you're looking at OpenBoot, which is like the BIOS equivalent on the Sun. BIOS or EF, it's closer to EFI actually. It's far more in there than just the BIOS. On yours, yep, stick the CD-ROM in and type boot CD-ROM. Okay, boot off the CD-ROM. Boot by itself should just boot off the default device, which should be the hard drive. Theoretically. This is the Elite 3D
Howdy,
video
Vital
card in
Kneve,
here.
and welcome to the stream.
And how you doing, Vital Kneve?
Today we're diving into some retro goodness with Solaris 9 installation on an Ultra 60. Get comfy, ask any questions you have about the process, and enjoy the nostalgia.
Takes a while to boot off the CD drive. It's not the fastest CD drive in the world. I'm printing in the background as well, by the way. You can hear that possibly, whirring away. Printing music for tonight. And this should bring us into the installer. It is booting the Solaris 9 installation off the CD. It's flashing away. Slowly. It's a slow CD-ROM drive. I'm not sure what speed it is, but it's not quick. Probably only like an 8 speed or something. Can't remember what the model is now, and I can't see. Network isn't plugged in at the moment. It came with the Sun, yes. There was a DVD option on the ones apparently, but nobody had it. You believe you have all the original documents in software? Ooh, even nicer. Absolutely, absolutely. Get scanning, Carrot House. Come on, and image those discs.
Chaos. It's all in good jest. Majenko and his bot, they're simply the best.
It's always connected. Good. So it should be. Right, Solaris installer can be run in English or any of the following languages: English, German, Spanish, French, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Swedish, simplified Chinese, and traditional Chinese. I think we'll go for English. Let's get the right keyboard, shall we?
You bring the warmth of summer in the heart of winter's night. Oh, Karatos, oh, Kana,
It's flashing away again. Missing the option for Machenko language. Gibberish, that comes under.
from the prairies to the tundra, where the true north stands so proud. Karatos, oh, Kana,
Takes a while. I hope you've got a good available slot this afternoon, Carrot House, for this.
cities of the greats, where hockey rules the day.
Yay, we're making progress. You're trying. You're trying. You're very trying.
Canadian away from the pines of
Ugh.
Vancouver.
Look at that phase drift.
Karatos, you're our compass, guiding us to something more. Oh, Karatos, oh, you're the spirit we adore. In the land of red and white, your heart beats ever
Oh, it's gone there now. I don't need to worry about it.
to the tundra, where the true north stands so proud.
Solaris.
Oh, Canada, we'll sing your name.
With Adobe Postscript.
When the snow falls down in winter and the nights are long and cold.
I have a mouse. I do have a mouse. Excellent. This Valkyrie adapter seems to work quite well.
Be sold in the land of maple.
So what is Solaris? Tell me everything you know. Solaris is based on BSD. So it's the same branch as FreeBSD, NetBSD, OpenBSD, Mac OS, OS X. It's complicated. Would you like to repartition a disk? Yeah. Now, this gets complicated. Now you have to do manual partitioning. Let's get the keyboard. Let me put this on my lap so that I know which one it is. Right. Let's focus the window. Yes, I would like to repartition a disk. The default root disk is C0T0D0. Selected disk will be repartitioned before the Solaris installation software is copied to the disk. Do you want to repartition dev disk C0T0D0? Yes. Enter a swap slice size between 382 meg and 34.5 gig. Default 512, that'll do. Can the swap slice start at the beginning of the disk? Placing the swap slice at the beginning of the disk will allow the most flexible file system partitioning later in the installation. In that case, yes. Yes, we'll erase all information on the disk. And my printer's run out of paper. Oh, new FS failed. Joy. Let me just put some more paper in my printer. Let's see a little print. Come on. Yep, we've taken the paper. Right, disk size will be used to accommodate a temporary copy of the Solaris installation software. After the file's copied, the system will reboot. The installation will continue. Please wait. New affairs fail. Thank you. Okay. This is a new one on me. This is annoying. The return key doesn't do anything on this. I don't know if it's this keyboard or not, but return doesn't do anything, so I've got to press enter over here. I don't know if it's an artifact of this Belkin adapter, but I'm automatically pressing return and nothing's happening. Key. Okay. Backspace doesn't seem to do anything either. I'm confused now. If I run reconfigure, no. I'm not sure what to do from here. You're doomed. It shouldn't have done this. I don't know why it did this. We have Control and Alt target 0, Control and Alt target 1, and Control and Alt target 6. That's correct. 2 disks and a CD-ROM drive on 0, 1, and 6. Do we have an F disk? We do. And do we have a disk label? No. Disk lab? No. Right. Controller naught. Target naught. Disk naught. Slice naught. If I run that. IO error. Okay. DSK. What do we have on F disk? ESK C naught T naught. Control H works. T naught D naught S naught. Must be a raw device. Good idea. Do we have a separate hard disk for the raw disk devices? Okay. So dev RDSK C0 T0 E0 S0. Can't open device. Okay. Alright, those the discs are there. And I boot off the disk to get to Linux. Let's reboot. What if I try installing without repartitioning, see what it thinks of that? Will it like it? Or will it say, go away, I don't like these partitions? Let's get the web browser. There are no such partition. Oh, it's deleted the partition now, hasn't it, for Linux? There's no exiting from here, is there? Let's turn it off, turn it on again. I mean, it had obviously accessed the disk, because A, it knew the disk was there, and B, it's changed the partitions. But then it just couldn't format the partition and then copy the OS over onto it. Don't know why. Yeah, man. Boot CD-ROM. There's something about this. I don't know if it's the Belkin or the keyboard. I can't now press enter. And I'm not seeing anything flashing on the Belkin when I press enter. Oh, there we go. I think it's the actual enter key in this. The return key on this keyboard is iffy. This RM keyboard. I might plug in a different keyboard, actually. Let's plug in a HP keyboard, shall we? See if that's any better. Right. Short read. Ooh. Let's put the slide back on it, it'll be easy. Once that batch of printing is finished, that means could be kick off the next batch. Where's the mouse gone? There it is. It's the next one to do. Okay, what are we doing? Comparing dabbing devices. Come on. I should set up a Jumpstart server, really, shouldn't I? Jumpstart is Sun's method of network booting and installing through the network. I would imagine it would be quicker than CD-ROM. But maybe it won't be. I would want to install a gigabit network card for this, I think, but I'm not sure what I could install that it would like other than a genuine Sun. But they cost an arm and a leg. Skipping interface HME0. It's only 100 network on this. I do have a PCI gigabit network card, but I doubt very much it would work in here. It's a 3-con. It's a 3-con, so it might do. Unlikely though, very unlikely. Let's try it at some point, see if it does. Once we've got the OS installed, then we will. Okay, English. You're taking it all in. Well, there's not a lot to see at the moment. As with most things, it's just most things vintage tech. It's just gone. It's not going to talk to you. We're all doomed. Cobb, how you doing?
Cobblestone has subscribed and says,
Are we all doomed?
We are all doomed. But thankfully, we have things that will stop us being completely consumed by the darkness. Thank you very much, Cobb.
Thanks for subscribing and joining us as we embark on this Solaris 9 adventure on the Ultra 60. You're now an official part of the Magento Tech crew. We hope you enjoy the show and stick around. Feel free to say hi in the chat. Let us see what nostalgic Sun hardware we can resurrect together today.
Contact cleaner.
Welcome
Thermal
to
paste.
the
Essentials. Thank you very much, Cobb. Very much
Get ready
appreciated.
for some classic Sun Microsystems action today. We're diving into a Solaris 9 installation on an Ultra 60.
Also,
Any
this has
questions
arrived
about the
today.
process, feel free to ask away in the chat. Enjoy the show.
I won this on eBay for £2. 2 whole pounds. Yeah. It's manuals and everything. Black and white, classic game. Yeah, XTFU bot. He gets a bit wordy. Right. Solaris boot screen. Searching disks for upgradable Solaris root devices. No upgradable Solaris root devices were found. Search for location to accommodate a temporary copy of the Solaris installation software. Swap slices are usually erased at reboot, so it is preferable to place the Solaris installation software on a slice labeled swap. The disk slice Versus label to swap has enough space to accommodate a temporary copy of the Solaris installation software begins of the first usable cylinder. Can that be used for installation software? Yes. Let's focus the window. Yes. And the return key works now. Yay. And the UFS failed. If I run format, specify disk 0. Let's see if I can enlarge this a bit. Get it out from behind the overlays. Auto configuration. 33.92 gigabytes. I thought it was an 18 gig. Maybe I was wrong. Partition. $128 meg. That's not what I asked it for. And that's tagged as root.
Mina mina na mina na mina 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 na mina na mina 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 na mina na mina mina na mina na mina mina na mina 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 na mina na mina 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 na mina na mina.
Pretty sure there were 18 gig drives in this. They are different drives. I thought they were the same drive. It says one's 36 and one's an 18. I thought they were both 18s. Hang on. Let's just pop this one out. This is Ultra 160 SCSI SCA 2. They don't print the size on these things. It's an MAJ3364MC. MAJ3364MC. 36 gig. It is. I thought they were both the same size, but they're not. It is a 30-odd gig drive, that one. Let me put that back in. We shouldn't need a reboot. It should all be hot swappable, this. Okay. So we have a Sun 36G. Let's label it. Apply a register label disk. Yes. Right. That's basically creating an empty blank partition table. Okay. So we shall now partition
damn, I'm good.
Right, so we have swap backup user. Okay. So partition 1 is swap. Hang on, this is not right. What am I doing? Everything should wipe it, I would have thought. So partition 1, swap, starting at cylinder 0, partition size 1 GB. Okay, so that's 0 to 725 at 1 gigabyte. If I then go 2 is, that's fine, that covers the entire disk. Then 6, I'm going to call that root. And that goes at 726. To the end? Does that do the end? No. So 726, no, root 726 to 24620. Two four six two oh C. No, 24619. Sorry, 24619 cylinders. Is out of range. Right, size. Right. E. No. 24619E. There we go. Right, so we've now got a root partition of 32 gigabytes, got a swap partition of 1 gigabyte, and we've got the full disk backup partition. Okay. Swap multiple is always good. Yeah, the format is the last cylinder number, which is the number of cylinders minus 1, with an E on the end to specify that is the ending cylinder, not the size of the partition. Complicated. Right, so we've partitioned the drive. So now if I go ready to format. Formatting can't be interrupted and takes 332 minutes, estimated. Continue. No. Don't want to format the drive, really? No. It's a low-level format, I think. It shouldn't do this. It should be doing this automatically. I don't know why it's not doing it. Name the partition type before saving it. So name it. I shall call this partition table Genco root. Can't save it because it's all we don't need. Not to worry. I don't need to save it anyway. Right. So now, actually, let's do another format. Disk 2. Sorry, Disk 1, rather. Disk is not labelled. Labelled it now, yes. This is the 18 gig. So partition. It has a root, it has a swap. What? One. Unassigned. WM. 0. 0. Zero unassigned. 0. 0. Six. It's user, yes. That's going on 0. 70. 75. 75. 05E. So we have one partition that fills the entire drive, and that's user. Okay, so in dev rdsk, if I do UFS rdsk, don't call me shortly, C0 T0 controller 0 target 0 disk 0 or run 0 slice 0 is the swap partition. IO error. E0 D0 S6 is root. D0 T0 E0 S6. Construct a new file system on there, yes. If you have to do this, I can have the sun. I hope you have to do this. You shouldn't need to do this. It should have just done it automatically. I don't know why it doesn't. I think it got confused because there are multiple swap partitions, multiple root partitions, and stuff like that, and it found root and swap on the wrong drive. Maybe I put them in backwards. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. But it's formatting anyway. Why it won't format the swap partition, I'm not sure. I don't have memories of having to do this before anyway. But maybe I did have to do this, I can't remember. My stupid printer is misfed and not taking the paper. Thank you, printer. I wish that Callum would invent a printer that feeds paper. Sending the entire Retro Recall collection too. Fair enough. I'll clear out the garage. I'll put parents in a home. Okay, so that has formatted. It says the disk is not labelled. I've not labelled it. What's going on with this? Okay. That's not what I've set up. There's something weird going on here. Something very weird going on here. You're running out of space. I'm going to remove one of these drives. Acting like they're read-only. Can't be. Okay, drive 1 is not available. Disk is formatted. Disk is not labelled. Label it now. Got a 128 meg root, 128 meg slot, and 33 gig slash user. I've labelled this volume as root. Okay. If I do UFS, there are DSK, controller naught, target naught, disk naught, slice naught. That should format the root partition. 128 massive meg. Backup partition is the whole drive. Yes, it's used for imaging the drive, raw access to it, and things like that. It's a common thing in BSD. In FreeBSD, it's always partition C, which is partition 2 on here, the third partition always. Don't know why they feel the need for that, but it's just something that's always been there in BSD. Right, so I've formatted that. New FS, dev, RDSK, C0, T0, D0, S1. I've just formatted the swap partition. And S6 for the user partition. Take a little while, this one. it is supposedly working this, but I don't know, I can't change the partitions. It's like the OS is imposing a specific partition layout on me and not letting me change it. There's nothing, no jumpers on the drives or anything. Nothing in control. There are jumpers, but not ones that you actually modify. You don't even get to set the SCSI IDs, it's all set through the interface on these SCA drives. Cardios is losing interest in his son every minute. Come on, Frank, just think people, will you? Nearly there. Okay. Let's try mounting one of these partitions. DSK C0 D0 D0 S0 /MT. There's the partition that is mounted. Create a file, that's that. Unmount it. Remount it. Oops. test not. File still there. Right. Why does it not want to install? And what did I just do then by exiting that shell? Let's turn it off. Turn it on again. Go just with one disk so it can't get confused. I'm sure it's still capable of being confused. Quite possibly. Oops, CD-ROM in a minute. No, I don't want to boot CD-ROM in it. Problem of not having a proper Sun keyboard is I don't have access to the special keys on it. It's not supposed to be this complicated. I don't know what it's doing. Sun for a palm. I know which I'd prefer to pay shipping on. shipping a sun across the Atlantic. Hmm. I'd rather actually. What me strange if you like, but I'm just thinking of your wallet. I'd rather if you sent the suns down to Shelby. I'm sure he'd appreciate them. When he gets better internet. See if we can wean them off rubbishy HP and onto decent suns. It's a requirement for the suns? No, it's not a requirement for the suns. It's a requirement for us watching him using the suns. I've removed the extra drive and starting the install again. Yes, after formatting it and proving that it's formatted and working. See what it thinks. But it does want a larger partition to store the... Well, it wants to store the installation on the disk first when it can be stored off the CD-ROM drive. Requirement for Carapax to send the sons. Yes. You're sending me something. You know, your thoughts. Where are you sending me? I can't see much of my screen at the moment. Early 80s compact portable. Oh, hello. Is this the 8088 portable? It is. Ooh. Nice. One of the first ever portables, that was. $550, that's about £2.50, isn't it? That would be tempting. Currently, it is about £300. I mean, if it's fully working, it is one of the. What have you done, you stupid printer? Half printed that page. And then told me that it can't duplex it because it slightly misfed it. Stupid printer. I think it's the last page as well. I'll deal with that later. It just needs a boot disk, they say. They hope. If the drive is working. I'm tangled in wires here. I mean, if you've got a spare $550 lying around, it is a tasty thing. And it does look in good condition, even with the original bag as well. You guess the hard drive is gone. I guess there never has been a hard drive. If it's what I think it is, in fact, I'm surprised it's only got one floppy drive, is it? Oh no, there is a hard drive in it. It has got the hard drive. The hard drive probably has died then. It does have, yeah. It has a hard drive. It has 2 lights on it. It has a 1701 error, which is basically a can't boot error, isn't it? But that drive will be, it'll be an MFM drive, and it'll have either have died or just be stuck, or maybe need reformatting. No, that drive would be in the realms of Adrian Black. He'd have a go at it. MFM drives, RLL drives are something that you need equipment to be able to deal with. You need controllers, you need replacement drives, you need, it's not a thing for the average user to try and get going. So you would want to replace the drive with, I mean, there is this MFM emulator that Adrian Black uses, which you could replace the drive with. You might be able to boot it with, you know, the compacts are a bit finicky. I'm thinking you might be able to boot it with an XT IDE perhaps, instead of the hard drive. Or a CH375B, whatever, USB E. Okay, searching for locations to accommodate a temporary copy of the Solaris installation software. You don't need it. Swap slices are usually erased at reboot, so it is preferable to place the Solaris installation software on a slice labeled swap. No swap slices that begin at the first usable cylinder have enough space to accommodate a temporary copy of the Solaris installation software. Would I like to repartition a disk? No. The following disk slices have enough space to accommodate a temporary copy of the Solaris installation software. Stick it on that one. I mean, £300 isn't that high really for it. So long as it's all working. I mean, if the hard drive is known to be dead, then you'd want to try and get him down. If the hard drive is known to work, then 300 is reasonable. 550 is reasonable, but without knowing whether the drive itself is working, I'd say, yeah, get him down. Offer him $300 for it, I'd say. Tuppence halfpenny. And if the drive is just needing reformatting, then excellent. If the drive has just got some stiction, then not too bad, that can just be freed up. If the heads have crashed, it's screwed. half a bob and a shilling. Threatening bit. What would you run on it? DOS. There is only DOS. Well, DOS or maybe CPM86. Lotus 123, SuperCalc, WordPerfect. Plenty of things you can run on it. It would be cool to show it on TRI, yes. But it's pretty much one of the first portable computers, that one. So it's a historical artifact.
I love it.
Make your wallet lighter. You don't need it. It would be fun. It would be intriguing. You don't need it. You want it, but you don't need it. I like draining people's wallets, absolutely. I'm worse than Deziac. Actually, we need Deziac to try and talk you out of it. If it's still there come the weekend, you get it. If it's still there come the weekend, offer him a low price for it. Internet, you need internet. You can't not have internet. Not a luxury these days. Internet these days is a requirement. There are so many things that you have to do in life that you cannot do now without internet. Underpants are a luxury, true. Always go commando. We may be continuing this tomorrow, actually. Come back to it tomorrow and do the installation tomorrow once I've worked out why it's being such a dick. Yeah, during the day again. Because I'm singing tomorrow night. During the day streams are fun. I might even look into setting up a Jumpstart server, maybe. You're cheating on the Evening Majenko. Well, if the Evening Majenko keeps on swanning off and doing other things, what can you do? You've got to cheat on him. I might see about maybe using an older version of Solaris, maybe? Although 9 should be fine on this. Yeah, he's a jerk, isn't he?
Get off my bridge!
Preparing to reboot and continue installation. Let's see what this does. I could do with a coffee, but I don't drink coffee after dinner. After lunch. Keeps me awake too late at night otherwise. Rebooting to continue the installation. Now, I won't actually be able to install, I don't think, because I've just copied the mini root onto the partition that I was going to install onto. So I'm going to have to do a manual installation of this, the manual partitioning of this to be able to get this to work, but it didn't want to take it. Don't know why. It should just go straight in and boot now. And it shouldn't bring up Rob. That's a good sign. It's booting off the hard drive. Grab me a tea while you're out. Green, please. Alright, come on, boot. It wants me for a language. Nope, go straight in this time. It knows it's English because I told it before and it saved it. Nice of it. And now it's loading the actual installer. Hooray! Is this what I expected to see the first time round? It's going to be networked. Use DHCP, yes. Enable IPv6, no. Kerberos, no. DNS for the name service. Domain name. Genco.co.uk. DNS IP address, which it should get through. DHCP anyway. Okay, time zone, Europe. Where are we? Oh, Britain, UK. Got our own subfolder. $15.40. Time was a little bit out. What did you kiss? I don't want to know what you kissed. It booted, it brought up the installer. I've just been answering questions ever since. Put in a super secret password. You kiss and not tell person. Power management, yeah, whatever. Direct connection to the internet, confirm. After this is installed, what can we run on this? Oh, pretty much anything you want. So long as it's not Windows software, of course. What would we do with it? Well, this one is really designed for 3D work, since it has a 3D card in it. So CAD, 3D design, you can run anything you want on it, really. It should have a compiler on it, so you can compile anything you want. Like Firefox, I think, might be available for it. Yeah. There's probably, yeah, I think there is a version of Doom for it, yeah. You were worried. Worried it might not run Doom. Yeah, I believe there's a source port of Doom. I seem to recall that there is an open source package management thing available for Solaris, but I can't remember what it is or where it is. So installing that should then open us up to pretty much the full gamut of Linux software. Certainly all the open source Linux software, including the games that are on Linux open source, like the source ports of Doom. I don't know if this will actually work, since it's not really partitioned in such a way that it can work. I don't know what it's doing. There might be a few attempts to get this installation right. You'll be heading off for your meeting in a minute, won't you, Carrot House? Oh, another hour or so. It's 45 minutes. That's half full, is it? Not full. Sorry, my bad. Not sure what it's doing at the moment. We just told you to get the compact. How? Well, if the wife tells you to get the compact, get the compact. Don't argue with the wife. So he's not seeming too happy at the moment, just sitting here, doing nothing. I wonder if there's anything showing on serial. I don't feel any real activity on the drive there. And I'm not really seeing anything on the serial either, so no. Oh, something's happened. Well, I think it's basically moaning that the network's not available because it's not plugged in. Can I use the blue SCSI project? It's unlikely. I don't see why not. I mean, it's ultra-wide SCSI, this. But it does have external SCSI port on it. So you can plug in an external SCSI device quite happily. Maybe I should actually take the plunge and plug in the network. Might speed things up a bit. Come on. It's so slow. Something not happening with this installation, definitely. I'm not surprised. Oh, I feel activity on the hard drive chuntering away now. Things are happening. Ooh. Solaris. assist you in installing software for Solaris. Please specify the media from which you wish to install the Solaris operating system, CD. Insert the first disc. It's already in there, you fool. Your chap is always messing up. Yes, it is. You've just booted off it, you stupid thing. The disc you installed so that it is not a Solaris OS CD DVD. Perhaps I need more than one disc. Install through HTTP. No. Network file system. I need to mount that. FTP, flash archive, local tape, flash archive only. I don't think I have the right DVD here, right CD. I've got the installer, but not the OS. What? Solaris 9 operating system. Where's the download button? Key highlights. You know about what it is. I know what it is, just where do I download it? This space, 600 meg for desktops, 1 gig for servers. I can't see my screen. It's this beast of a computer in the way. It's available on archive.org, but archive.org isn't available. Download this direct from Oracle. What can't I now? Changed them into this stupid Oracle delivery cloud. I wish companies wouldn't do these stupid things. Oracle Solaris. Version 10, version 11. No version 9 available for download anymore. Apparently I've just added that to my content to my download queue. Continue. Not the Solaris 10 on Spark. Okay, continue. Problem is, it's a 2.2 gigabyte ISO, which means it has to be installed on a DVD. Bit tricky when you've got a CD-ROM drive. Thank you, Oracle. So removing the downloads of older operating systems that work on older systems which don't have a DVD drive. So I think to install 10, I would have to set up a jumpstart server, which is a pain in the ass. Solaris 9 ISO down. It's 86, no. Need the Spark version. Sol 9 U2 install Spark ISO, V1 ISO, V2 ISO. Right, I have 3 disks available on here. Jumpstart terminal. No, that's the crash cart. Right, I think I found some downloads of Spark 9. There's ISO files for CD-ROM drives. I'll download it. Jumpstart is Sun's equivalent to PXE and network booting. It allows you to install the operating system through the network. On this older system, there is no such thing as USB. USB does not exist, so I can't plug in a USB DVD drive and boot off it. But there are purportedly some USB cards available that will work in it, but not for booting. About halfway downloaded these 3 discs. Installing off 3 CDRs, yes. Once they've downloaded, about 3/4 of the way done. The first disk is finished. Let's see about writing that. The CD-ROM. If everything went perfectly, you wouldn't learn anything. Quite true, quite true. First disk is lighting. Eventually. I don't remember having these problems with this rating system back in the day, but then I think it was Solaris 7 maybe I was using? 6, 7? Oh, certainly a lot older than this. Whoa, sun's coming out. I'm glowing! Go away, sun. Get back behind that cloud where you belong. I see the light. Stay away from the light. Sun is on the side. It is actually. It's glinting off the power supply on the side here. Quite bright. Get back behind your cloud. I've got very thick sun cream on. Come on, hurry up and finish writing. It's better smoke then. Poof! Turn to dust. Good lighting. See why I love using the iOD. It's just so much quicker than trying to write CDs. And coughing the picky beans. Picking the coffee beans, indeed he is, yes. Roasting them. He's probably gone into Starbucks or something. Come on. I'm using WODIM on the command line as I don't get any feedback on progress. Yeah, done. Eject. Give it to me, thank you. He can buy you the compact. Smart. Yes. 9. This one. Okay, put the disc in, see what it thinks of it. The Amazon, put it on my phone, Amazon wish list. have inserted the first bit, from which I will install the Solaris operating environment. Reading disk, and spits it out. Not compatible with this installer. This installer is back with the following Solaris releases. Solaris 9. This is Solaris 9 U2. Is this a newer version? Possibly. In that case, I'm going to need to write another disk. So the update to Solaris 9 by the looks of things. Where can I get some progress on this? Increase the velocity, I guess. Okay, writing another installer disk. You know, what would be good is if I put the blank CD not in the sun, but in my workstation. I can't write the CD if it's in a different computer. I'm not the only one who deals with this stuff. Absolutely, this is normal for vintage computers. The main problem is that software moves on, but the hardware doesn't, and the software leaves the hardware behind. And the company that started making the software gets bought out by a company of arseholes, who then basically make it as obscure as possible to install so that they're highly paid and highly charged for what engineers can do the installing for you. You can't please all the people all the time. You can piss off all the people all the time, but you can't please them all. Whatever you do, there will be somebody that doesn't like it. It's like when I'm trying to organise people at choir, because I'm the one of the choirs. I'm the concert manager, so I used to get people seated in the right places and things, and arrange them all properly so they're in the right singing locations on the stage and things. And there is never anybody who is happy with where they're sat. So what I strive for is that everybody in the choir is equally upset. If they're all equally annoyed, then my job is done. If somebody's happy, then there's somebody who's not happy. So if I can sort of get to that sort of in-between point where they're all slightly unhappy, but nobody's really annoyed, and then nobody's really happy, then that's the best you can achieve. Then they're all on an even playing field. They can all be moaning to the same amount. And then I can tune them out. It's usually the Sopranos for some reason. Sopranos really do like to moan. 300 meg of this disc written. And we're going to have to start from scratch again. I might see about if I can get the partitioning working now. And do some proper partitioning on it. And 20 meg and 610. .500 meg. Line 50, 60, 70, 80, 590, 600, and 10. Fixating. Okay, eject. And this is Spark Solaris 9 U2. Install. Okay, we'll boot off this. Start from scratch. I might put the other disc in. Now I've got more of a clue. I've got an idea. Right, booting. Eventually. There we go. Boot. CD-ROM. Right, come on now, work this time, will you? away on the CD drive. Flashing away on the CD drive. And it's converting. Hello, Garfield. I can't get the install going with this, then I'm going to stop and go and do something else instead. And then in the morning, I will possibly see about setting up a Jumpstart server and see if I can get installations running through the network. Well, that may not be able to. I need to set up a virtual machine and install Solaris x86. So I'll be doing this all again on a virtual machine. English. It's so slow. 10-minute warning, absolutely. Let's see what this installer does. I've got an idea. You'll be back after half an hour, but I'll be gone by then. So I just want to see what this first bit does. If it works, then I shall leave it working while you're not here and then while I go, and see what the outcome is, and then repeat it tomorrow. If it doesn't work, then I'll be looking at possibly a Jumpstart server. Okay, in the installer here, Would I like to repartition a disk? Yes. Do I want to repartition the disk? That disk C0T1D0? Yes. Let's have a gig. And swap slides start at the beginning of the disk? Yes. C0, T1, D0, S1. Yes. Great. That's created a swap partition on the second drive, not the first drive. And it's now copying the data to the second drive to boot off, so then I can install to the first drive. Got it. Because I've already partitioned and sorted out the first drive, it seems happy with it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off this install then over the next half hour while you're in your meeting. Selfish git. And I'll report back to you later if it worked. If it worked, I'll redo the installation again from scratch tomorrow, so that you can see it all in action. You don't want to though. But this, at the moment, appears to be thinking about working. I can't. I'm needed. I'm the only one there that can sing. Canadian said so. Copying mini route. I'm also going to have to go and walk the dog shortly as well, with dog sitting again for a couple of weeks. We shall talk later when I get back from choir. It'll be late because we go to the pub afterwards. That's the only reason I go to this choir, so we go to the pub afterwards. You do indeed. And I'll see what it does from this. You go and have your silly meeting. Well, I told you about retiring early. But in the meantime, I shall carry on with this installation. Eventually, when it finishes copying the mini route to the disk, and then should boot off the second disk. Being platform specific files, good. I'm wondering actually if the upgrade to update 2 has fixed a bug that was stopping it installing. It might be. That might be what was wrong. The version I had of Solaris 9 had a bug in it that was not happy with this setup. Possibly. I'm using Solaris 9 U2. Let's fix it. Preparing to reboot and continue installation. Put the side back on this. I should try and find my screen with all my chat windows on it so I can see if there's anything on YouTube, and of course there isn't. There's never anybody on YouTube, except maybe the odd time when Cobb wanders over there just to say hello. Rebooting to continue the installation. I wish it would post a bit quicker. There we go. And booting away. Go straight into the installer now. SCSI bus data in phase parity error. Reducing synchronous transfer rate. Come on. Come on. Load the installer. Right, into the GUI. Some purple. Please wait while the system information is loaded. Is networked. Use DHCP? Yes. No V6. No cables. Name service, DNS. Domain name. DNS server 9999. 4 nines, not 5 nines. Search domain. And Europe. Britain. Great Britain? Let's see what's so great about it. It's fine. My super secret password. Figuring. There's disk 2 of the software written. Welcome. Next. 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 Insert disk 1. Please like it. Hey! System is being initialized. It'll be a while. Right, well, now I'm happy this is installing, I might as well disappear off and walk the dog, have my dinner, go out to choir, go to the pub, come back, go to bed, get up, do it all over again. Yeah. Why do CDs have to be so blooming slow? Okay, installation. Do I want default or custom? Let's check custom. I want North America. I want Western Europe. English United Kingdom. ISO 8859-1. I don't really need documentation. I don't really need those extra values. WebStart, SDK, Catalan, Polish, Russian, and Sunscreen. No, I don't need those installing. I don't need any WebStart ready software installing. 64 and 32-bit support. Okay. Entire group. Default packages. It's basically install everything, pretty much. Okay, both disks. Do I want to preserve existing data? No. Okay. Can partition it for me now. That's good. Okay, so we have a slash of 2 gig. We have home for the rest of it. On the second disk, we have another home. I might. I'm not sure if I can modify this actually. I could have modified there, haven't I? Okay, I'm going to increase the size of root here to 4 gig. Wrong keyboard. And bring this down. Another 634 available. Actually, I might put it up to 10 gig. So that's at 20 gig-ish. I've got another 4490. So if I then put 4490 into that, 03. Okay. So I have 10 gig of root, 24 gig of home. Right, okay. I've then got a bit of swap on there, which I'm currently booted from, and another bit of extra home, except it won't be home. I'll be moving that later to somewhere else. Okay. My next install, I may do a slightly different partitioning layout, but that looks good for this. Installing the software, creating and checking file systems. And now it gets so boring just sitting here waiting for a blue bar to fill up that I'm going to finish the stream here and go and walk the dog. So yeah, there we go. Finally managed to get it to start installing. I shall run through this installation offline and we'll go through the whole thing again tomorrow, but I've just remembered I'm not available all the time tomorrow actually. I'm going to have to disappear off at one point. So I might start the installation going and then finish the stream and leave it running, and then come back for another bit of a stream later on. It'll be a bit of a bitty day tomorrow because I've got to go out in the afternoon, unfortunately. So, but I shall sort that out at the time. Yeah, right. Well, that's been fun anyway, I suppose. We got it working. Kind of. It's going slowly. Be a while. Be a long while doing this. So I might see you tomorrow. Thank you again for joining me. Thank you to Cobb for the recent subscription today and for sending me some useful supplies. Thank you very much. And I will see you tomorrow. Let's have a bit of an outro. Find the right button.
Alright, chat. Looks like we're wrapping things up for tonight. Huge thanks to Cocket2015 for the sub and all the awesome support in chat. You're a legend. And shout out to everyone else who hung out with us tonight, that bloody Canadian. Spice of Mud, Vitacanov. Your comments and questions kept things lively. Of course, I gotta give a shout out to my fellow bots, Nightbot and Stream Elements, for keeping everything running smoothly. And hey, even though I'm Magenko bot, I wouldn't be here without the amazing Magenko tech. Thanks for putting on such a great stream. Until next time, everyone, stay awesome.